I say we do it live. What do you say about that?
Okay.
Doing it live sounds like a good idea. Hey, we're live. Welcome. It's Friday.
Wake up, Mike.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh. Okay. I paid money to ShipStation. I wonder why. Anyway.
Uh-oh.
It's probably for the label. It's just like YouTube, PayPal's very slow today.
Late. Yeah.
More YouTube shenanigans mucking around with your settings? No, not too bad.
Just the usual behind.
Well, in this case, it's like, it's seasonal, so it gets dark now.
Yeah.
And so the lights are really blowing. They're really reflecting off my giant dome is what's was going on. So I was making that less horrible. So
I look really dark and you look really bright.
we should trade places.
Okay. You're not going to have that in front of you, but...
You'd have to do all the things.
Well, I don't want to do anything.
I know, right?
My job is to sit here and talk about pizza. I mean, that's pretty much it, right?
6 o'clock.
I just said that's my job, not that I'm going to talk about it right now.
Okay, good. So, welcome to all the early comers, Becky and Ruth.
Early comers.
Yeah, they were here before the thing started.
Early comers, okay.
What do you call
Early birds
early birds?
that catch those worms.
I was trying to think of the opposite of latecomers. I don't know. Becky and Ruth and Trinity and Evan and Greg and SC Go To, Russell and Christine and Ben and that's Greg again. We already called you Greg. Artful Colorist and Russell and Christine and Dapperman and Nitro and Bruce and Martin and other Greg Thomason.
Tomasin?
I don't know. I'm broken. So, somebody is joining us from the Ohio Pin Show. Greg M. I had actually forgotten that the Ohio Pin Show is this week until I looked at my...
it was next week or something. I've never been, so...
I know, I looked at my planner today and I was like, I wrote down Ohio Pin Show. How about that?
Oh. Well.
It's the one I've never been to. Have you ever
Same.
been? You haven't been, right?
No, it's very weird since that's the one you think that I've been to, but no.
Well, not me, but I would because you are
just
from
the
Ohio.
Universal you.
Because you're an Ohioan. Ohioite.
And, yeah.
Ohioite, and got it. Passing the Ruth doesn't want the worms, that early bird.
What?
I know, right?
But then why are you a bird? I think you have to get the worm, right?
Maybe seeds? Maybe they're a seed bird?
Maybe they're seed. Okay.
Maybe a fruit bird. I don't know.
Sounds nice.
I'm not a bird expert.
Maybe it's a hummingbird, and you want that
nectar bird.
Yeah.
Juice bird.
Juice bird.
So, Evan says, "Hey Mike, thanks again for vouching for TI Scribe / Kelvin. My TI Scribe Go arrived today and it is awesome." So the TI Scribe Go is a standard pen. I don't know if you would remember this one actually. See, is it tiscribe.com? It is not. Urban Survival Gear, that's what it is. Yeah. So this is the TI Scribe Go.
Yeah. I remember the rings.
Yeah, the rings are pretty specific to him.
Yeah.
This is brand new. There's all kinds of different like color combos and stuff you can do. This is the dark titanium. It comes in like others. You can like mix and match pieces, which is pretty cool. And it's $100, which is not. It's pretty normal for this kind of pen.
Yeah.
But this is version 3. I have like the very first version. And I think Evan was getting all kinds of advertisements for it on like Facebook and Instagram and stuff. And he was like, "Is this a legit thing?" I'm like, yeah, no, totally. Also, check out the Urban Survival Gear Instagram because Kelvin is a really interesting dude. Like, makes cool Instagram videos and stuff.
Okay.
Yeah. About like his machining and his new shop and all kinds. He's entertaining.
Cool.
Artful Colorist wants to know how we are. How you doing?
Neutral, fine.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Fine. You know.
I've been kind of down this week. It's been a real downer of a week for me. And
I wouldn't say it was a downer week for me. It was okay.
Yeah. Like, all my emotional, like, mental energy just got sucked out of me real early this week. I just, like, didn't recover until, like, yesterday.
Well,
and so I didn't post any videos, and I was like, I can't do it.
Yeah.
So,
that happens.
Yeah, doing fine.
As fine as can be. Yeah.
I'm good now.
Yeah.
We're going to eat pizza tonight. We can order our pizza online. We're excited about that. 6
home-
o'clock.
The hometown place that I always have to call in, and it's always a hassle because they're busy. You have to sit there on hold forever.
Yeah.
And their song is just not very good either.
Do they sing a song?
No, it's like this classical, but it's one of these things that it's neutral, and then it gets really loud in one spot, and then it gets quiet again, and it gets it's just like that, and it's the same one over and over and over.
I think I remember that because I remember like pull it away from my head because like holy crap, it was very loud.
Because I think we were in the car one time, and I just put it on. I was talking to you, so I just went ahead and put it on because I knew it was going to be a while, so I put it on speaker, and you got to listen to it. You got to listen to it.
Yay! Let's see what else we got here. One day I'll get it right. Thanks, Greg. Bruce says you look nice tonight.
Well, thank you. It's the fancy necklace.
Yeah.
Well, it's not fancy. It just looks fancy. It was very cheap. But
one of the drinking birds at the top hat. That seems right.
I like those. Those are always fun.
Remember the Simpsons episode where Homer wanted to work from home, and so he like got that bird and just hit tab all the time because that was what it.
I don't know if I've seen that one.
Or it hit something, and they like hit tab, and he's like, no time for tab because there was like a nuclear emergency.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Anyway, that was a good one. Let's see, definitely not a hummingbird, bird more of a dodo. How was your fountain pen day last week? Fountain pen day was pretty good.
Yeah, gave away lots of stuff.
I did. I gave away lots of stuff. I shipped out like 13 packages on
Thank you for
Monday.
The sales.
Yeah, a lot of people bought stuff on that sale. But also I had like 5 winners for the giveaway. So that was cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You were busy shipping McKine all weekend.
I was. Quite the McKine. I was just like, what are you doing getting up early? I'm like, I gotta ship all the things. I don't know how you did that for a living. For like,
really?
It was so stressful because I'm like, what if I send the wrong people the wrong thing, or what if I print this out wrong? You know how I am with addresses, and I know this like populates the addresses automatically.
Does. So whatever they have in there, it's on them. That's the great thing. Is like you did it, I didn't change a thing, and that's why I never worried about it.
I think part of my trauma came from. When I sent something to our friend and I accidentally sent it across the street.
Yeah. Yeah.
In New York City, so it was like a big apartment building. Whatever.
So you have no idea who that person is. If it was across the street here, like...
be fine.
We know, I mean, it's not a big deal.
There are 2 cats right here.
One is sniffing.
Yep.
The others.
Butts. Aggressively neutral? What's that?
Oh, the thing that you need that you don't have that would help you is...
A cat cam?
Yeah.
Okay.
A basket to keep them in.
I tried.
So we have, so everything that is in that order goes in one thing. All the paperwork, everything goes in that one thing, so you don't mix and match.
You know, I was going to do that, but I only have 2 baskets and not like a bunch, and so it just didn't help at all.
Of course. I mean, if we got enough orders that it was like a steady stream thing, that I would say, yeah, we should get that. But in your case,
no, it's not necessary. People don't buy that much stuff.
Sure.
Did the pen go to a good home? I hope so. I do sort of. I'm pretty sure I've met the person who who won the pen. I'm not going to say their name. They might show up here, but I don't know if it's gotten there yet. The mail is slow.
Some things are fast. Some things are. It's weird right now.
There was the package I got today. We'll talk a little about that stuff. Was not supposed to get here until like Sunday or Monday.
Yeah.
And it showed up today, and then. I don't know. Stuff I mailed on Monday just hasn't gotten there. Who knows? It's nuts.
What's for dinner tonight? Pizza.
Pizza.
If you're on the live stream and it's for the Friday live stream, we're having pizza.
Yeah.
Unless we're out of town, which then we probably wouldn't do live stream.
Yeah. Pizza Friday. Even sometimes when we're out of town, we hit a Pizza Friday. So.
Oh yeah, we have.
Steady rain and windy here in Maine tonight. Might get 2 inches of rain in a short period of time. Is 2 inches a lot for Maine? I don't know how Maine weather goes. I mean, it's on the coast.
So that's true.
It's like where I grew up on the coast, 2 inches is pretty normal. That's,
It's been beautiful.
Here,
last
2
week,
inches is a lot. So, really depends on where you are.
For sure.
Yeah.
And last week it was chilly here.
Yeah.
And this week, it's been...
Beautiful.
Beautiful sunshine 70s. It's been so nice.
I need to do so much yard work, and I just was not in the mood to do any of it.
Yeah.
So, maybe tomorrow.
Hi, Katie. She's right here.
Oh, yeah. There's a face.
There's a cat right here.
Right on. Yeah, scratch that head. Mad Science Pain you got today was supposed to show up tomorrow, but the Lamy Pico you have coming from Australia, there's no expected... Yeah, there's not going to be one. That'll be like a month, dude.
Is the Mad Science person who does like lots of weird shapes and stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, there's like weird like tiny caps or big... all kinds of stuff.
I remember that, yeah.
Yeah. I guess you didn't stream yesterday because you were busy. No, just kind of like... I mean, I had a lot of grading, but I was just also kind of down and just didn't feel like doing a live stream. It's just the way it goes sometimes. So, yeah. Is there a song about that? About the The mail taking a long time? I don't know, maybe. So we actually got 3 pens this week.
I got one.
That one is yours.
We can talk about that.
Yeah.
I'm sure people are going to have things to say about it.
Yeah, probably so.
So our friend Connor, I asked, he's okay with saying the name.
I was like, I wasn't going to say that.
No, I asked him specifically if we can say the name. Our friend Connor, sometimes he's in the live stream. We don't see him today, but maybe, we didn't tell him specifically we're going to call him out today. But
Yeah.
he was giving away / selling some pens, and so we got a few.
Yeah, 3.
Yeah.
Yeah. This. There we go.
Goodness. Well, it's vintage, or 2 are vintage, basically. You need to be a little more careful with those, mister.
They'll be fine. Oh, there's Connor.
Oh, there you are.
So the first one is...
So now do you want me to go ahead and turn it up?
Yeah, go ahead. It's kind of dim. That's really reflecting on... There we go. I need a hat. This is a...
I'm going to get the bucket hat back there off the...
Right? Like, that'd be white. That might actually be worse.
That's true. Yeah.
So this is a Lamy Safari. This is the petrol one.
Do you want me to get the rest of them? Where are the rest of them?
The rest of them are probably in that slide case, and there's... Yeah, they're probably in that slide case.
Thing.
Yeah, I have some in the back there. We don't have to get out the whole shebang.
Well, we sort of collect them, but not... When they have, like, the 3 pens, like the candy collection, we just got one of them. Yeah. For that. So generally we get the ones every year. Yeah,
somehow I missed the petrol though, and I don't really know why. It's got this matte finish to it.
Yeah.
I think it's pretty cool. And I've got the ink. I just for some reason just never got the pen. Yeah. So I had one of these. It's an extra fine.
It's a nice looking ruthenium looking nib.
Yeah, these aren't really ruthenium. They're just kind of black paint.
Dark looking.
The LX version I think is ruthenium. Not that there's who cares, right? But so that one, and then
are you gonna fill it with the petrol ink?
I might.
Oh, you just match. Wow.
I don't know.
I know that's not you. That's what I was asking.
I don't know if I want it. And then this one.
Mike cannot say that he doesn't have a Mont Blanc.
I now have a Mont Blanc.
That's official, right there. Official.
Mont Blanc, right there. Yeah. Connor has infected me with Mont Blancs. Has a star on both ends. I hear a lot of times you lose the star.
I didn't know it was on both ends. That's awesome.
That's pretty cool. Yeah. This is a Mont Blanc 320. It's a it's a fairly low end Mont Blanc. It's got a stainless steel nib. Yeah. So
slip cap.
Yep, slip cap. It's got a nice little sort of inset nib. Not really an inlaid nib.
No, yeah, it's one of that.
It's kind of lammy-ish, actually.
I was just gonna say it's lammy-ish.
Yeah, a little bit lammy-ish. But it's steel.
Speaking of.
Yeah, it's kind of lammy-ish, actually. But whatever, I like this.
Yeah.
And I thought it looked cool, and he was he was like, I just gotta get rid of this. I'm like, I'll buy that from you, because I'm, So I bought this from him fairly inexpensively.
It's a nice burgundy.
Yeah, it's a nice burgundy. It's a cartridge converter pen. Takes standard international cartridges and converters.
Which is...
handy.
When did that change? Is it still?
I don't think it has.
Yeah.
Okay. But this is an older pen. I think they're from the 70s or something like that.
Is it the 70s? Because you tried out another vintage knit pen from one of our friends. Actually, Ahmad here.
Yeah. I have the 146, and then I also have borrowed this one from a friend of ours. So I've got...
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
But yeah, I filled this up, and I used entirely the wrong ink for this.
Oh, really?
Because I was like, well, the Mont Blancs I've used haven't really been gushers, and they don't mark their nibs in any way. Yeah. There's no size there's no size marking on this. It's just, it only says Mont Blanc, and that's it. The ones that are gold, and they do have gold nibs for these, just says 580 or 750, one of those gold markings instead of Mont Blanc.
Yeah.
But I put a private reserve ink in this. And this is a broad nib, more or less. Oh. Maybe kind of medium, and it's also pretty wet, and it's a pretty wet ink.
Oh.
So it's really a little bit of a gusher. Yeah. I need to put something a little bit more toned down in there.
Well, at least you'll get rid of it fast.
Yeah, on the right paper, it looks great.
Yeah, oh, okay, yeah.
So that's cool.
That makes sense.
But first time I wrote with it, I was like, oh no, I've done the wrong thing. Yeah. So there's those two. Let's see. Works at Office Depot in the 1990s, and we sold Mont Blanc pens for $100. Yeah, these are not terribly expensive, I think. The cartridge converter ones are probably like $100 maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe 200. It depends on where you find them. Like they're all over the place.
And then the grade of it and things like that.
Yeah. This is like definitely kind of usury. Sure. It actually does say the number down here on the ring. I was going to ask him what number, like what model this was. It actually says Mont Blanc 320 there on the ring. You can just barely read it. But they do them by hand, so they don't mark them so they can't screw up the sizing. Well, that's... Yeah. All right, that's a little bit of a, like, I don't know. You could give me a rough idea, I guess, but anyway, it writes nice. It's just like very wet because of the ink. I wish you picked up more than one. Wait, what? Oh, yeah,
of that
from the Office Depot. Yeah. Jealous like the Petrol Safari. It's pretty cool. Mm-hmm. Pretty cool. On the phone for the last 20 minutes and had things muted. What'd you miss? I don't know. Not must. We've just been like talking about
Not must.
Yep, you did not miss any must.
We're just talking about the pens we got from our friend Connor.
Yep. And the last one...
that Mike hates. I have always enjoyed the look of Parker Vax. I love the celluloid. It looks so nice. And I just never picked one up. And then when Connor was like, I just need to get rid of this. I was like, sure, okay. I've never had one. And then... Mike always, as everyone knows, Mike cleans my pens because it's my job. So Mike does it. Well, the other thing is, to be fair, I only ink one at a time. So I don't go through that many. Right?
Yeah.
Okay. And this one, I asked him specifically, I was like, people complain about cleaning those out. And should I just keep one ink in there? And he's like, oh, they're not a big deal to clean out. It's not a big deal. It's like anything, that we have now that you can clean out. I'm like, okay, that's fine.
Well, you asked me, and I thought I was thinking of Schaefer Vax.
I specifically said...
I know, but the Parker is not a proper vac, if you ask me.
Well.
But like, whatever. It does look nice. I like the stacked celluloid. It looks cool.
Love the stacked celluloid.
No blue diamond on there. No, they're not hard to clean. This thing is a pain in the butt to clean, and I will never do it again. So this...
what do you consider clean, I guess, is the other thing. So Mike is, if it's pretty much clear for the most part, that's clean enough for me. Yeah. Mike is good.
I'm a little fanatical about it.
He is. But it makes sense. He wants to keep the integrity of the ink because he's doing reviews. So I understand that he wants to have it cleaned out as much as possible. For me, and most of you probably, if you get the first scribble and there's a tiny bit left, not the end of the world. Mike is just very particular about it.
Well, this one had old ink in it, and...
No, he said that he had cleaned it for 45 minutes even after
and
that.
I got him I could tell that it was I went like this, and it's still a little bit of, it came off bluish. I'm like, well, I'll just clean it out. It's got very nice transparency, though. This is a nice vac.
Yeah.
The way you clean and fill this thing is you put it in ink.
It's not filled.
No, it's definitely empty right now. Does that have the metal pump rod? No, it's plastic. So the way you fill it and or clean it is you submerge it in ink and then you work this little bitty piston-y thing back here.
Yeah.
Approximately 12 trillion times. And you get a drop to come out of the... So I'm trying to clean it and I filled it with ink. And I just let it sit overnight so it melt whatever ink was in there with water. Because you can't soak it. It's celluloid. I'm not going to do that.
Yeah.
I'm not crazy. And so this is you press this, one little drop. And I'm like, because you can see how much ink is in here by seeing through the body.
Yeah.
And I just gave up and just put it in some paper towels and just let it sit there and just wick all the moisture out. And that worked so much more efficiently. But I told Audrey, if she inks this up, she needs to pick an ink and just never unink it. And I'm never cleaning this again. This is her pen. I have done my job on it once. I'm done.
So does anyone have any recommendations on what ink I should fill this with forever?
Well, it's got to be a Waterman or something, right?
Generally, people usually use Waterman with these old-timey vintage nibs and pens. So I don't know what Waterman inks you have that could be used.
I've only got 2. I've got Serenity and I've got Mysterious. I don't think you got to use Mysterious Blue. I think it's too sheeny. But probably a Serenity Blue or something like that.
Yeah.
I might have a couple more. I don't use a lot of Waterman.
Yeah.
It's okay, but I'm just not
They're not coming out with a bunch of new inks or anything,
right.
So.
Yeah. So, I don't know. I just know that this filling system is junk, and I'm glad it's dead.
Wow. Mike's hot take here today.
I hate this filling system so much. It is bad. Just bad. Florida Blue. That's the old... it used to be called something else, didn't it? Or did Florida become Serenity Blue? I forget. I think there was something like that. Something weird with... they changed the names on a bunch of their inks, and it like really confused people that have been using them forever. Quink. I've only got like one Quink maybe, and I did not like it.
Oh,
but
really?
Montblanc inks also work well in vintage. Absolute Brown. I might have Absolute Brown. Hey, Mike Van S. What's up?
Yeah.
I just... oof, boring but bulletproof. Yeah, I think I used like Quink Black or something, and it was fine. It wasn't all that black. It's like, okay. It's Lisa. Oh, hey, Lisa Van S. What's up?
Hey.
You're permanently filled with Alt Goldgrün, hoping it's safe enough. Alt Goldgrün is a roaring Klingner, and it's beautiful.
Yeah, it is.
But how much did Ian pay me to wear this T-shirt? Nothing.
Zero.
I bought this shirt.
Yeah. Not only did he not pay you, you paid him for it.
That's right. You can get these on his site. This is
I have one too. Yeah.
Gritty and Pocky the Pocket Pen. So
best friends.
Yeah. Havana Absolute Brown. I think I might have Absolute Brown. I was going to say I think I have a brown. I don't know if they have two. I don't know. It's up to you, but yeah, it's also like a very nice soft shirt.
It is nice and
I
soft.
like it.
Yeah.
Runs a little bit small.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
not too bad. So yeah, that's Audrey's thing.
Yeah.
Elise says
I'll
yuck, no black. Yeah, I don't know. Like I'm okay with black. Just like it's kind of boring.
Yeah.
For a fountain, and I don't have to use black, and so I just mostly don't. So.
But there's lots of different blacks. Well, of course, in terms of what it is, but depending on the mix of the color, there's lots of different types of black.
Oh, tons. Yeah, there's a lot of variation.
That's interesting. Yeah.
Yeah. No black ink, says Mike Van Lisa Van S. Okay, geez. All right.
I don't know. I mean,
I don't remember when the last time was I bought a black ink.
I don't know the last time I've inked a pen with a brown ink. So maybe that's saying something. I don't know, but I'm not sure how I feel about. But blue is so normal, so maybe it would be nice just to have a brown one. I'll have to think about it. Thanks for the suggestions, though.
I literally this week inked a pen with a brown ink.
You always have, like that one, the Monteverde. What ink is it?
This actually has a brown ink in it now.
Now, what's the one you always have, the Scotch brown or something in it?
Oh yeah, I haven't inked that pen up in a little while.
Oh, well, that's you always had that filled with it.
Yeah, it was Scotch brown. It was a Coke bottle pen. The Pocket 66 antique glass, definitely not a Coke bottle.
Yeah, come on now.
I know. Look, I don't work for them. But yeah, this is my Aurora 888 Black Mamba. It's now got Diplomat Pine Tree Brown. It's quite nice.
Okay. Yeah, I remember you got those Diplomats. Yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah. Well, I reviewed 2 or 3 of them, and then I kind of like got distracted by other things. So I'm gonna go back.
Pretty shiny things.
Pretty shiny things.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So there's our those are our gets this week. Fun stuff.
Yep.
Still fun. There we go. Oh, give me a legit vac any day.
Well, I don't have a huge vintage collection. But
you have more than I do, I think.
Do I? I mean, I do have some like the little Waterman ones, and I have Schaefer, and I have a bunch of Estabrook.
A bunch? I thought you had like 1, 2.
I thought I had like 2 or 3 at least. I think. I have more nibs. I just bought extra nibs for them, which you have now, and I should probably switch them out.
Yeah, they're in my drawer right here.
And I have those Estabrook. Oh yeah, Estabrook has a new color out of the pen.
2.
Oh, is it 2?
There are 2 of them.
Oh, that's right. I forgot for the other one. One's the sunflower.
Actually, there are 3.
What? That's crazy. That's crazy now.
What is it called? EstabrookPens.com. There we go.
Oh. I have a hair on my nose. Do you guys ever get that? And then it's just like it's stuck and I cannot find it. So if I keep doing this, it's because I feel there's a cat hair on my nose.
Nice.
I'm just warning people if they're like, what is she doing?
Why does she keep picking her nose?
I'm the very outside like this.
Let's see. All right, so here's the new SD.
Yeah.
Oh, Jacob just got a Lamy Persona at the pen show. That's cool. I've got a Persona.
Yep.
Persona.
Yep.
Which is this one. It's a a discontinued vintagey one, I've got this version.
Oh yeah, we talked about that. I really enjoy
the clip?
Textured. No, I enjoy the
section?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The section, and well, the one that has the opposite ridges.
Mm-hmm.
I get that. Yeah.
Oh, this one.
Yeah, I like that one a lot. I like the look of the vertical and horizontal ridges.
Yeah, I can't remember if this is the new one or the old one.
There's a black one there too.
So they, mine's like an old timey one,
So
well
like
discontinued.
that,
Actually, my nib is a little bit loose. It like kind of moves a little bit. It's kind of weird.
Huh.
Yeah.
The nib and not the feet or anything, huh?
No, just the nib.
Interesting.
It's just like a little bit loose on the feet because it's the same kind of nib as they have in the rest of the stuff,
Yeah.
where it goes on rails, I think.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
it just kind of moves a little bit. I don't know.
Becky's Colt Pens order arrived.
Hey, all right.
That is the old one.
Sunflower, pink, and pumpkin. Yeah, so this is the sunflower, which is a nice bright yellow. I really like this. I think it looks good.
You can see through it a little bit there.
Yeah, they're all a little bit translucent.
Yeah.
Even this one that I got here is just a tiny bit translucent right here at the threads. You can kind of see a little bit through it. But yeah, this one is, you can see the back of the converter there.
I wonder if you do in the oversize. Because
it's thicker?
Because it's thicker, so I'm not sure if you do or not.
You might not. I actually...
Maybe this one, but the one that you just showed, you wouldn't, I would think.
Yeah,
No.
probably not. Yeah. I think this looks nice.
Oh, I like yellow. It's nice, bright.
Yeah, it's
yellow.
good bright color. I don't mind the show through of the stuff down here. I don't think it's bad.
No, I don't mind.
I'm not a huge fan of that translucency in a lot of those.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like I don't love being able to see through the bits. This one doesn't bother me.
Huh.
I don't think. But a couple of other pens of this style, like some of the Auroras, it's just not really my jam.
Yeah.
But I think this looks really good.
Can you get the journaler and scribe nib? Scribe?
Scribe.
Thank you.
Where'd it go? Yeah, the Scribe, which is by Josh Lax. The Journaler by our friend Gina.
Yeah.
They both do good jobs on those things.
You have a journaler.
I have a Journaler.
So,
I don't have a Scribe.
I don't have one of those yet. Yeah.
The Scribe is, I think, a...
Architect.
Right. Yeah. Does it say here? No, they don't
Not
say.
in this one,
But I'm
no.
pretty sure that's what that is.
Yeah.
And then there's another one. Find it.
Would you personalize your pen?
She's asking because there's a thing here. You can get engraving and like they filled it there. It looks kind of cool. That's actually what I wanted to find. I never have, but I actually do like. I like getting pens that have an inscription on them, like have somebody else's name in them.
Yeah, when I got you your Conid,
Yeah.
the person I bought it from was selling it for less because it had initials on the clip.
Yeah.
And then I gave it to Mike, and I was like, oh, the person said that I might be able to get another one. That was a long time ago. I'm not getting one from Conid. But anyway, Mike was like, I specifically like that it has somebody else's initials on them.
Yeah, I think it's fun. Yeah, I don't know if I really want one with my initials, but I do like it when it has somebody else's. I don't know. I've got.
So you just want a random one?
Yeah, kinda.
What about my initials?
That'd be okay.
I have very fun initials.
You do. They actually spell a thing.
Yeah.
Funny story about this pen is not only did you get this from a friend of ours, but TRH are also the initials of our friend Thomas Hall.
Yep.
And this was not his pen because it has a different number.
But he's owned that pen. Right?
So this is part of the story. So the first run of these have the pi symbol up here.
Yeah.
So we know this is a first run.
Yeah.
And they're all numbered down here at the bottom. And our friend Thomas had the same model of pen, his initials in the clip, and it was the pi, just a different number. So there are two of these with TRH on the clip
Just
out
a
there.
different number.
But he had sold his. And so he thought maybe this was his, but it's
yeah.
a totally different... He remembered the number somehow.
Oh, wow.
I don't even remember what number this is. Can I even see? 29 out of 50. So out of 50 pens that exist, two of them are the same, except for the number. Wild, right?
Yeah, because how many people have the exact same initials?
I know. I mean, T and H, I guess.
50 people in the fountain pen world.
Right. Like out of the fountain pen people, there are two TRHs that both bought Conid Milaniskas at the same time. Crazy. I've got a couple others that also have some...
Sorry, I totally got you on a tangent here, but
100%.
just saying the personalization thing, I was curious of what your thoughts were on that.
Becky's contemplating getting Rewell engraved on her Yarda lead. I think that's kind of fun. That's pretty cool. Gina has a backlog of 200 nibs. I'm not surprised. They are very popular and also very good at nibs.
Oh, yeah.
I'm actually not sure if they're taking new nib orders at the moment. I think they said they were going to pause for a bit.
Yeah.
Just to catch up.
They did say that. I'm not sure right now if they changed it or not. But
the Emporium is the newer version of the Persona. The Emporium is really cool. It's just you have to find a deal on it because that sucker is expensive.
Yeah.
All right, so this is the other one that is new right now, which is the Esterbrook JR Pumpkin Latte.
Oh.
This is kind of like the one I gave away. I gave away one of the Paradise in orange. The picture I wanted. There we go. That's a good one. I think this looks awesome.
It reminds me of our smoke, but it's not the smoke. It's Cocoa Pearl was sort of similar to this we used to have back in the day.
Like this looks like it's got more green in it. And I don't know
but if you look at the section, it looks more brown.
I feel like the section is different from the barrel, but I don't know. I think it's just really...
Exactly, because the barrel looks sometimes a little blue.
Yeah.
And then the section looks brown. But there it doesn't.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's got to be how the light catches it.
It has to.
These chatoyant materials are really hard to photograph. But I really like this orange ring at the top. I like the brown. I actually like the gold trim with the orange and brown. I think it looks good.
Orange and brown are the colors of our alma mater, too.
Oh, that's true. Go Falcons. Unfalcon believable.
Unfalcon.
I'm a big fan of the Emporium. Took you 3 years to get a Persona in the same color combo, black and gold, at a sensible price. Yeah, I bet.
Yeah.
I bet. Still thought about clip engraving. I want to get the order and ship date of your Conan on a spare clip. That's fun. Good luck getting a spare clip.
Yeah, 'cause this person was in with Conan and then Scraggles.
I know.
It was just not happening. I mean, there was just such a backlog of everything. I wasn't able to get it.
Yeah. Car has an estimated in a red... Oh, Carrie has an estimated in a red tone similar to the Blue Nouveau. I don't know what that means, an estimated. An SD. He's on mobile. I'm sure he's getting auto-corrected.
Sure.
An SD in red tone similar to Blue Nouveau. Gosh, why can't I say that?
Nouveau.
Goodness. My brain is only half working. Yeah, this is the Blue Nouveau, which I like it a whole lot. This is one I kept. So, saw that Russell has great materials. Yeah. Oh, Kyle's Root Beer. No, I don't know this one. I don't know Tailored Pin Company wrote. I think I met them in DC, I want to say, but also maybe not.
Yeah, it might be. Yeah.
And then there was another Esterbrook that was new. I don't know if there's going to be a... I don't think they have it on here right now. SD Premier? Maybe it's in that? No, I don't think it's out yet. I saw a picture of it somewhere. Was that pink one? With the pink nib?
Yeah, I have it in the email.
Yeah, that's not for me. I don't like the... I very seldom like different colored nibs. So, no, it's not really for me, but... Right. Pink Sands, yeah. It's on their website now?
I get a welcome offer for our Mimi's Pizza, apparently.
Good.
Let's see here. I got the drum ghouls. Anything here?
It's on that website. Huh. Oh, wait, here it is. I found it.
Did you find it? Because I just found it, too.
Yeah. I did. This is the SD Pink Sands limited edition. Why does this picture keep disappearing every time I want to look at it?
Go to the next one, usually.
The close-up I want to see. Yeah, I don't...
Was it this one?
Yeah. Oh, no. Here we go. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think I like it. Officially sold out, though. I didn't even know it was actually out yet. There were only 50 of them, though, so I'm not surprised. 50. But, yeah, I think
I like the pen color.
Oh, now it's entirely... they're weird. The website's doing weird stuff to me right now. I can't even look at that one. But yeah, I don't know. I don't think I like it. It's not for me. And clearly it's for 50 people.
Yeah.
But
I think in pink, I think a rose gold would have been better with the rose gold hardware too. Yeah. I think that would have, for me, as a pink fan, I think that combo would have been better for me.
Yeah, I kind of wonder, like, they did a small number of them with Heinz, and I kind of wonder if, like, they hadn't really been intending to like that wasn't part of the plan, and there's like they're gonna make a pink one with silver hardware, and they put that nib in it.
I don't know.
I don't know. I obviously haven't talked to them about that.
Yeah.
I only found out about this a couple days ago, but
Yeah.
I don't know. It's not really for me, but also I'm not like they're not aiming it at me, so who cares?
Yeah, of course. I mean, there's something for everyone. The fact that they sold out shows that it's for somebody.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
And it wasn't. I mean, it was a little more expensive, but not that much.
I'm curious what it would look like in person because again, having pink is notoriously hard to photograph.
Yeah.
It can look salmon. It can look
Yeah.
orange more. It just
that one
depends.
came off more orange or more salmon, depending on.
Exactly.
And the
So-
lighting like made it look like it was
Hey.
kind of splotchy sometimes.
Katie. Bad cats. Bad cats.
Over there scratching things. Does the trim
So I
match
think-
the nib? No, it doesn't.
And the trim.
But I think to plate it like that, they'd have to take the trim off the pen. You can't really do that most of the time.
I think that I would have been okay if the nib and the clips were the same, but if the metal rings, I would have been okay if they couldn't have taken that off. But having those two, I just think it's too different from each other. Silver and having like a ruthenium, I'm more okay with if it's different. But this, I think, is a little too visually off for my eye.
Yeah. Bruce really wants you to see his vac.
Oh, I got the blue one.
Yeah.
I got the green one.
Yeah. I showed her. Root beer on Taylor pin. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Blue. It says a little jewel thing on it. I don't know what that means, but...
I mean, I'm sure that means a different year, different run.
Something
or
like that,
something.
yeah.
Cool.
Yep. What is going on? I keep hearing like a tearing sound.
Now, this time she is rubbing her face against the box. Before
That's
she was
allowed.
scratching at our furnitures.
Yeah. Say not to use noodlers or private reserve inks with that nib.
Private reserve. Interesting.
Yeah,
I don't see them
maybe
as
it's-
anything that's problematic, as far as I know.
I don't know what their chemistry is. Maybe they did a pH
Yeah,
on it.
they could've.
It was
Yeah.
basic or acidy or something. Which also means probably don't use Sailor with it. I don't know. Any of those nibs like that, like the plating can come off, and
Sure.
if you use like the wrong chemistry with it. So you want to use like just dead neutral or something, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know. Anyone purchase something they wanted on Fountain Pen Day? I didn't buy anything on Fountain Pen Day, and I didn't buy anything that was on sale.
Yeah, I didn't buy. You saw me. I was shopping. Didn't buy anything. I'm still wanting to buy last year's 205. 205?
Oh, the Moonstone?
The Moonstone, yeah.
Yeah. I think it's a 205. I'm pretty sure it's silver.
Yeah, I think you're right. I don't know why I didn't get it last year. I just should do it.
Yeah, I meant to. There were a couple of things I meant to buy. Like I had carts going at a couple of
Exactly. I
places.
had a Colt Pens cart and just.
I think mine was at Pen Boutique. Maybe there were a couple like cheap Schaefer's. I was gonna get a Schaefer 100 because I never got one.
Yeah.
But there's never. I guess we ate pizza and I forgot about it.
I mean, I think my carts are still up, so.
Well, the deals will be different probably.
Yeah.
So I did actually order some stuff a day or two later from Yoseka, who didn't appear to have any Fountain Pen Day sales, so like it didn't really matter.
Yeah. But there were things that you wanted, and we went through all those
Yeah.
inks together.
Yeah. So I got a few today. I just filmed the unboxing, so y'all are gonna get a little sneak peek of the unboxing. But when that video drops, do go watch it.
No,
and hit that.
no, don't watch it. There's no reason to now.
That's right.
Just ruined it.
I know I did. Here's my whale.
Oh, you didn't show that to me.
I did.
No, you didn't.
I told you it was on when we were shopping for it.
Well, you showed me the other inks and stuff. You didn't show me that.
Oh, you mean today?
Today,
Well, that's
yeah.
true. I haven't shown you a couple of things.
Well, how much did you buy?
Not
oh my
really.
goodness.
Not much. It was like $50 worth of stuff. It's not a big deal. Thanks,
and-
patrons.
House and home.
House and home. So this is a fun humpback whale. How fun is that, right?
Yeah.
Perfect size for a pen. I think it might be fun for like doing pen photographies or something maybe. I don't know. I just got it. Haven't really thought through everything.
For chopsticks as well.
These fit in there real nice. I don't know. It's kind of fun. So cute little dish. This is $15. Not too bad.
No.
Katakari and classicy.
It's classic-y.
It's classicy.
Classique.
But yeah, it's rough on the bottom, so it won't slip around, but it's got a nice glaze.
Yeah.
Elsewhere, so it's nice and smooth for your pens.
Cool.
Yeah. M205 Moonstone is amazing. Got a great price on Amazon UK. You can get it under £100. Yeah, you can get it here for, I forget what it actually goes for.
It's like 140 or
something like that.
It's more here than it was at Cold Pens, and that's why I looked up Cold Pens.
Yeah. So I got that. I didn't show you that. I also got this, which I haven't shown you, but is kind of weird. This is the, I don't know, Ninipi? Nanai Pie?
Nanaya Pie. So that's definitely it.
That's what we're gonna call it, the Nanaya Pie. This is a weirdo thing. So in here, you have a highlighter and a pen.
I see.
So like the pen is this little angled bit, right, like that.
I saw that somewhere.
Highlight over it. Yeah, it works. It works real well, actually.
Oh, yeah? Huh.
Yeah, I was kind of surprised, but it's like one of these
it's like
little.
one of those kitschy things, and
yeah,
it's usually fairly cheap. And if it doesn't work well, you're like, well, that was sort of cool though.
Yeah, it was
That's the thing.
It was $3.50.
Huh.
I picked the gray highlighter because I like a gray highlighter.
Really?
Yeah.
Because doesn't the Stabilo have a gray?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got grays in a few different varieties. Like this one, which I think I also got at Yoseco a while ago, has a gray highlighter. This is a 2 highlighter. It's a turquoise, and on the other side is a gray.
Okay.
Which is cool if you're marking like 2 different kinds of things.
Course, yeah.
Yeah.
You do that a lot with your notes.
Yeah. So this one has like a kind of blackish pen, like a light black, and on the other side is a nice gray highlighter.
Is that a gel or a rollerball?
This is actually porous point.
Oh, okay.
So it's liquid ink, but it's like it's not gonna bleed too much because it doesn't have a huge amount of flow or whatever.
Yeah.
These are like the Pilot Exacts and some other stuff like that. But I think it'd be good for writing, marginalia or whatever, and then highlighting in the text.
Marginalia?
Yeah, it's where you write in the margin. It's what notes in the margin are called.
Literally never.
I'm not making that up. That's
I've
true.
literally never heard that word before in my life.
Well, you learn something every day. That was your thing for today. You can stop.
Well, it's been nice, everyone. Have a great weekend.
Yep.
And we're going to enjoy our pizza.
That's it.
Yep, that's it.
Fountain Day on Peniter Psycho is still on Chatterley. That is an expensive pen. I mean, they took out hundreds off of that pen. It's still too high. Gotta go. Not feeling great. Hope you. Oh, take care of yourself, Ben.
Yeah.
And then Marginelli's legit. Yeah, good. Becky says legit. I got 2 of the Dominant Industry inks. Dominant Industry.
More than that.
Well, I got 2 of them in bottles.
Fair.
One is the Pearl series, which is one that has the gold foil, which is cool. The other one is not. I went for Tanzanite and Earl Grey, which shocked Audrey.
Yeah, Mike did not realize that Tanzanite's purple. Like, just hint everyone, Tanzanite is a purple gemstone.
Purple rock?
It's going to be purple. So, yeah. When he said he got Tanzanite, I'm like, why did you get... You got a purple ink, a full bottle of purple ink? That's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, so it's because when I was shopping for it, it looks very blue on this picture.
Well,
like it looks kind of purplish here, but it comes out very blue elsewhere.
You know how blue and purple is. When you get purple, you can get it to be blurple very easily. So you could have asked me, and I would have been like, I don't care what you say. It's going to be purple.
Well, whatever, man.
See, Becky ordered the Tanzanite as well. We're not surprised with that because it's purple.
Where'd she say that? You ordered the Tanzanite. Yeah, good. Marginalia is common in medieval texts. It totally is. We'll ask Angela to show you some marginalia from medieval texts because it gets wild.
I do not write in margins, so.
Oh, I do all the time.
Why do you hate your books?
Oh, it doesn't change strangely, it doesn't change the text when you write stuff in the margins. I never used to write in books. And then I had an English professor in college who required that we write in our margins and highlight in books and all this kind of stuff. And he's like, you think you're so important that what you write in the margin is going to change the text? Pfft, get in that margin. So, I've written in margins ever since.
What if you want to sell it? What if I don't want to buy your nonsense?
Look, you're missing out on my brilliant marginalia is what you're missing out on.
I'm missing out on your marginalia.
That's right.
It reminds me of another word too close that I'm like, I can't do that.
You'll have to tell me about that later.
Okay.
So it comes in these like nice little kind of, I don't know, what do you call this material?
A fabric.
It's not though. It's like kind of a papery situation. I don't know. Like it's tough. Like you're not gonna tear it. I forget what it's called. There's a word for that. Anyway,
it's not organza. That's what I can tell you.
That's true. It comes with a little pipette.
That's cute. I like pipettes.
How cute is this?
Yeah.
I'm not sure why, but it comes with a little pipette.
You want an eyedropper.
It's true.
And you don't have a syringe on you.
And it comes in this very fun bottle.
Very
How fun
cute
is this?
drop. Yeah, it's nice.
Post-it notes are your solution for marginalia. I also use Post-its.
That is what, like a little tag or a little thing. That's what
Often I have 2 or 3 different sets of things going on. So, yup. Someone's royal blue on your tiny mobile screen. Yeah, it looked kind of royal blue to me too. Anyway, so this is Tanzanite, as it says, and I love this bottle. I think it's great.
Is it your favorite bottle?
It might be my favorite bottle right now. I don't know how
Wow.
it's going to age. Like, I might not like it after a while.
Really? Why do you think that?
Because it's fairly small at the top, and like it's very deep, and so like it might be the case that it gets hard to fill from.
Well,
maybe.
It's a syringe. Who cares?
Well, I mean, also that syringe is not going to get. Well, actually, maybe we'll go to the bottom. They're close anyway.
You just have to keep the rim clean.
Mm-hmm.
So you get on. Oh, that annoys me. When it gets down to the bottom and you put your fingers and you get it on the edge. Oh.
This is actually the first time I knew it was going to be purple.
Because it looks, yeah.
But here's the thing I said in my unboxing, and I'm going to say it again here. This is a good cap. Like, sometimes when you put a cap on a bottle, uncap that, see if it feels good to you. It kind of feels like a quality cap. Like, it's not flimsy. It feels like it's really closed when you close it.
I like that it lines up.
It also lines up. It's a good cap. Yeah, anyway.
I don't know if I feel that strongly as you do, but...
I just noticed when I uncapped, I'm like, this actually feels pretty good. I don't know why.
It's very plasticky, but it's a nice plastic.
Oh, Tyvek. It's almost like Tyvek, but it's a little bit more like a very thin Tyvek.
Yeah. It's similar, but...
Yeah, you can stretch it a little bit more than Tyvek. I don't know.
It's not Tyvek, but it's close to that.
Tyvek adjacent.
Yeah.
You can see there's shimmer down there in the bottom.
I like... It's a very thick glass on the bottom. It's heavy on the bottom, so it's not going to fall over as easy.
Yeah. It's not a weeble wobble, but it doesn't fall over that well.
Because if you just had a normal bottle and it's just a little bit of the glass on the bottom, it's going to move around a lot more since it's so tall.
Sarah corrected me. It's a pipette, not a syringe. Yeah. Audrey was going to let me just fly with that.
Yeah.
You want to do cards for these?
Okay.
Okay.
By the way, I was going to do a blog post on the ink vent, and I still have the pictures. I just have not done it.
Anyone use onion paper for writing? You know, I actually just got some onion paper. I had forgotten about it, but I got this. This is the newest vintage writing. Southworth paper. Racer Ace onion skin. Well-appointed desk.
You never showed that stuff, did you?
What do you mean? Oh, the rest of it's gifts. This is the only thing I got for myself.
Because, I never saw any of the stuff that you got.
I got some of these. The person I got these for doesn't watch this. These are Settlers of Catan coasters. They're like little tiles you use in the game. I'm going to give some to the guy that hosts our game nights.
Yep.
And then I got these.
Do you have things to do?
I have things to do. I was thinking maybe my dad, maybe Marge.
Sure.
Maybe I just keep one because I like it. I don't know. But I thought those were fun, so I picked those up. But also I got this onion skin paper. I'll talk about this while you're doing a sample.
I was just going to say, I can be working.
Yeah, work.
Well, I'm out of view a little bit.
I'm fixing that.
Okay.
I want this.
Actually, I was using the curved one a little bit.
The artisanally bent one?
It depends on the one. I
don't know.
Okay, never mind then.
Just because it's... Well, you can use whichever one you want. They're right here. So let's move the whale. Yeah, give it a good Swish.
It felt a little wet for a second. I was like, you've got to be kidding this. I was about to say some strong words when you were just talking how nice this bottle was. I'm like, did it spill ink on my hand? It better not.
Figment did an onion skin. Yeah, I haven't watched that one yet. It just came out, right? So this one, onion skin is notoriously thin. And this is paper you're probably only going to use one side of.
Oh, definitely. It's very, very thin.
You can really see through it. But it's supposed to be really good with fountain pens. I haven't had a chance to use it yet. But it looks pretty nice. Pretty common typing paper? Yeah, right. I think I've heard that. This is a typing paper, I think. 25% cotton cockle finish. Am I in your way? I feel like I'm cramping your style. Give more than that. Yeah. That's better. Yes. Good. Excellent. Here's the swishy water. So yeah, I got some of that because I think I have all of her vintage paper sets now.
Yeah, I think you do.
You can see really well through this paper. Like it looks like this is on top of the paper almost.
Yeah.
So.
Oh yeah, definitely.
It's so clear, which I love because if I don't have an undersheet there, a guide sheet, I'm just gonna write all over the place. Put some of the Tanzanite on a sheet of onion paper. I bet it really shows off the sheen. Yeah, all right. I take. I'm not sure if this will have a sheen, actually. This is the pearl one. It has a little bit of a blue shimmer in it. I don't know if it has a sheen. Let's kind of let that dry. Did it bleed through? No, it didn't bleed through even on a swatch. I mean, you can definitely see through it, but it didn't bleed. It's pretty impressive. Pretty good. Think you need more?
No.
Okay.
Unless you want me to add anything else on here.
Might have been in typing class. Yeah, who can remember 44 years ago? I understand. Oh, yeah, I actually just set it in that paper towel. That's why. What do I do with that?
One down.
One down.
It's actually dried already. Just pretty crazy.
Oh, wow. It did.
Yeah. You didn't believe me? Yeah, it
Wow.
sure did.
It does have a little bit of a sheen to it.
Yeah.
A little bit of a bronzy sheen, yeah.
Yeah.
You can see some of the shimmer popping through. My light is kind of diffuse here, so...
Yeah.
But right here, definitely some sheen, or rather shimmer. Yeah, that looks cool. I'm into it. Maybe I'm trying to get over my hatred of purple.
Is that right?
Maybe.
It's more purple in real life than it is there. It's a little more blue.
Yeah, it's a little more grapey. I
yeah.
think. That shows a little bit more of the grape tone.
Okay, yeah. Usually this one shows it a little off.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Do you want to show the next one?
Yeah.
The next one is, you said not shimmery?
Yeah. I got one shimmer and one not.
Yeah.
Because they're not the cheapest things in the world. They're $17 for the regular one and $20 for the shimmer.
Yeah.
Which is, I mean, not crazy, but they're
sense.
also only 25 ml bottles.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to
Oh,
get
it's 25, not 30.
Yeah. So I'm not going to get a ton of them or anything.
Yeah.
But I decided, I need to try out a couple of these. They sound cool. What'd you miss? I don't know. Nothing. So this is the standard one. There's the 25 ml sign there. And this is Earl Grey tea. Earl Grey is my favorite tea. So I decided I had to try this one.
You've not tried the Earl tea you got last weekend.
I know. I got some last weekend. I haven't
Which
tried it.
is not what you think an Earl Grey would be. Just so you know.
This color?
Yeah.
I mean, it looks kind of like tea. Like
Yeah.
tea is this kind of like orangey brown color.
When you
a lot
think
times.
of Earl tea, they always give me like a gray.
Oh, it's not actually gray.
Yeah.
It's named after a person
I
whose
know.
name was that.
But
yeah.
like certain colors of what?
They're waving a sword at me. So, yeah, but this one looks pretty cool. Did you want to use the artisanally bent one?
No, it's okay.
It's up to you.
No.
All right, well, I'm going to use
fine.
it then. Onion skin is very popular among those who like to transcribe the Bible and Hayal. Interesting. Is that just because you can get a lot of words because it's very thin? Orange for the Bergamot? Could be. Also, I mean, when you do like a tea-stained dress or something like that, that was a popular thing for a while there.
Yeah.
You get this kind of like brownish, maybe kind of orangish color.
Yeah.
Maybe for the Bergamot. My favorite Earl Grey is either just regular old Twinings Earl Grey from the UK, because that is far superior to ours, or there was a double Bergamot that I used to get from, what was the name of that place that like they were always like very pushy with the tea?
Tivana?
Tivana. Yeah, double Earl Grey that was super good.
What was this? Earl Grey.
It's just called Earl Grey tea.
Okay.
Hey, you made it, Dustin. Welcome. Do you remember the first thing the typing teacher said was, "I don't want to hear anyone put a piece of paper in the typewriter and then pull it out fast." Just the thing. Yeah, it's bad for the roller or something like that, right? Again, no bleed through. Well, definitely some show through. But if there was bleed through, it would be on this guide sheet. So that's cool. But yeah, this is a nice kind of orangey.
It's more
color.
pumpkin-y than I expected.
Yeah, a little bit. I mean, it's not what I think of when I think of Earl Grey tea.
No.
I think you just put your hand on wet ink. Yep.
Oh.
Well, can't be swatching if you haven't. Reminds you of tissue paper.
Yeah.
Tissue paper will soak up ink though, like a tissue.
Yeah.
Whereas onion skin, good stuff. Tivana put more pressure on people than a car salesman. You are not wrong.
They're like, oh, you only want an ounce or 2 ounces of tea, which is gonna last you like forever, right?
Yeah.
They're like, how about a pound?
Yeah.
What? No.
Yeah. We know a guy who worked for Tivana for a long time, and he said that was like that was training.
It doesn't line up. Throw it
Well,
away.
that's it. Gonna throw this right in the trash.
Yeah.
I wonder if there's another start on the threads or something.
Doesn't really have any
Doesn't line up
other
anymore.
properties to it. Just nice.
Yeah, just
saturated
kind of
color.
a very chill
Yep.
fall kind of orange.
Yep.
I think it's cool.
Yep.
I don't know how these are going to write. Like, I don't know what they're going to feel like on the nib, but
Yeah.
they look real good so far.
Mm-hmm.
And so far, I like both of these. This reminds me of something that could probably be in the ink vent. I bet there's like a shimmery purple with some sheen. But we'll see how that looks.
What?
I mean, look, I didn't watch the video, but that's my guess.
Do you want to do any of the other ones in here
Yeah,
that
sure.
are interesting?
Sure. So then I had contacted Yoseka earlier on. I was like, hey, y'all have like a blogger discount code? And I said, no, we don't actually have that, but if there are some of those dominant industries that are sold out and you'd like to try them, let us know which ones, and we'll send you little samples out of their open bottles. I'm like, yes, all right, that sounds good. So I asked for a couple of them that I had in my cart and just kept selling out as I was trying to buy them. So
Shouldn't have talked about them before you bought them.
I know, right? So this is one of them, Standard Maple, which I kept trying to buy. It was actually a toss-up for me between this one and the Earl Grey. And this one sold out, so that fixed my problem.
Yep.
And then this is Lapis Lazuli Pearl, which was also in my cart and got sold out. And then this one is Autumn Forest, right there, which
This one's the coolest one, right?
this was in my cart and it sold out immediately. All of these, except for this one, which I didn't actually ask for, but does look very cool. I don't think I asked for it anyway. This is Pearl Sunset. You can see it's another shimmer.
Bronzy shimmer looks.
And then this one is Hologram, which is not for fountain pens. I think you should absolutely not put these in fountain pens, if I remember correctly. These are for like dip pens only. I don't even think you're really supposed to put them on glass pens. So I'll have to like find my dip nib to try this out. I might actually just use a letter opener.
Yeah.
But I want to say they're like oil-based or some other weird thing. But this has got like holographic shimmer. And you're not supposed to really use it on paper. It's for use on non-absorbent materials. This is a weird one. Don't put this in your pen.
Yeah, this is very specific.
So I've got a piece of plastic here I'm going to try it on. But, you know. So, get a pound of Irish breakfast auto-delivered over 3 months. Well, you drink a lot more tea than I do. I'm more of a coffee person.
Yeah.
It's only starting to be tea season for me. I'm a winter tea drinker. I love a tea in the winter. I don't know why, but that's the way I am.
So what should I start with, everyone?
Not hologram.
Okay.
Anything else is probably cool. Like your tea to punch you in the face in the morning. Black Irish breakfast, perfect for that. Yeah, I like that too. I like Irish breakfast. It's a good one.
Well, let's start with the standard.
Okay.
Which is maple.
Yeah. Let's see. Does this show the sheen? It doesn't really show that much sheen, even in real life. This purple on this onion skin. Not really. It's coming off kind of flat. Oddly enough. Also, I didn't really get any shimmer in this one. I think the shimmer in these falls out of solution real quick.
Yeah.
Which might make it interesting for pens. I'm not sure if that's going to be good or real bad.
Yeah.
But we'll see. We'll see. Tried to purchase the second ink of the Noodler's 1984 ink, and it was sold out as soon as anyone listened. Noodler's, huh? I even heard about that one. 1984.
Sorry, this is very shallow and it's difficult to...
Yeah, I know. And I'm in your space, which isn't making it any easier. Actually, let me scooch this way. There we go. What have you missed? I don't know. Nothing really.
We're just watching. Talked about some pens that we were given.
There it is. The one with the eyes on the bottle? Oh, I didn't even check that one out. That sounds like something that Nathan would do at Noodlers. Oh wait, what was this one called? Hologram. And look up the ink just to make sure. I brought up all of them. Mirror hologram. So this is what it's supposed to look like. Vibrant reflective hologram ink created for use with dip pens to achieve the full holographic effect. The ink should be used on smooth, non-absorbent surfaces such as glass, plastic film, or coated paper. Oh, I have some coated paper. On an absorbent surface, this ink will dry down to a shiny silver, but will not be reflective. It should be used with dip pens like the Browse dip pen system. G. Herbon glass dip pens are able to be used, but not recommended not to be used with internally filling pens. I don't have my dip pens real handy. So I'm just going to use this letter opener, which I can clean off with something if I need to.
Next we got maple.
Yeah. This one I think looks really good. It reminds me of like maple tree leaves, when they turned. Yeah, I dig it. It also reminds me a lot of some of the Cala inks that I've gotten recently, like Fox Friend, and I feel like there was another one that was kind of like this. We'll have to see how those look when I dig them out. But it is different from Earl Grey here. Let's see these two side by side. The maple's a good bit lighter, not as orange. Although they're coming off very similar here. I have this page where they look very different. Now, these are really, I think, gonna depend on papers. So like on this one, the Earl Grey came off kind of orangey, bronzy, and the maple came off much more red. Interesting. Then on the Colodex, they just didn't. I don't know. Looks very similar. Weird. Paper is such a funny thing. Swatch watch. That's right. It is a swatch watch. All right. So let's try this. I don't know what this is going to be like. Oh, it's going to have the little piece of paper on it. They put a little piece of plastic on here to keep it absolutely sealed, which is cool because it makes it hard not to get ink on your fingers when you take it off. Go there. Wow. Take a little...
Smells like nail polish a little bit.
This smells like nail polish or paint. Yeah. This is...
Should have worn a holographic nail polish today.
Right? Autumn Forest. Autumn Forest looks real good. Ooh. I'll let this dry. Not sure what it's going to look like. I don't even know if I want to clean this off in the same thing. There we go. This is paint, yo. Paint. Hashtag capitalism 101. For what's that? There we go. Came off the metal just fine, which is why they tell you to use the dip pens. It's on my fingers.
Yeah. Okay.
Cool.
This is Sunset.
It's a nice one. Turns out to be like a multi-chrome.
Yeah, it looks like reminds me of the properties of Sailor Haha.
Haha, or that Nuri Samaire or something like that.
I don't know if you can see
Nico
the
Yanaga.
shimmer.
There was another one that had this kind of like purple multi-chrome situation. Looks pretty cool. Is that pearl?
It's pearl.
Yeah. No shimmer in there?
Mm-hmm.
I don't really see it. Is it the one you just used?
Yeah,
Yeah.
pearl.
Huh.
Oh, Sunset.
Yeah, I'm just not seeing.
I
Oh yeah,
shook
there
it.
it is.
I shook it. I
No, it's
promise.
there. It's just kind of hard to.
No.
I can't even get it to show up on here. I only caught the briefest glimpse of it. It's got a little bit of sparkle to it. It's a very subtle shimmer.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I think it's just falling out of solution too quick, the shimmer is.
Well, the thing is, I can only get the tiniest amount, so
Sure.
that doesn't help.
Yeah,
So
because of the way the little pot is.
the writing might be a better indicator because I can dip it as soon as I shook it. But
Yeah.
with having to do multiple, like 5 different dips, is the problem.
This is how it came out on this paper.
Yeah.
Came out much more multi-chrome. I also used the bigger dip pen.
Yeah.
Which put
That
down a lot
makes
more.
sense. Do you want me to do that for these, or
Nah, you don't. Well, you can if you want to.
doesn't matter to me?
But that actually, you get more of the shimmer in it, I think.
So yeah, sorry.
No, it's not your fault.
You're right. It's not my fault.
I know. Like and subscribe. Heck yeah, like, subscribe, pizza. Fingers count as non-absorbent. Yeah, Nico Yanagi. That's the one. Thanks, Rob. I mean, my fingers absorb more than I'd like to sometimes.
Yeah.
Like, when I write on my hand, if I have to like write a note on my hand, it's going to be there for a while. That's just the way it's going to be.
Is that lazuli?
I think it's lapis lazuli.
Okay, I just want to make sure.
I've heard people say lazuli or lazuli. I'm going to say lazuli because that's what comes out of my face naturally. So how's this? Oh, it did turn out holographic. Look at that. I don't know when I'm ever going to have cause to use this, frankly. I should have tried it on that onion skin. It still reeks. Oof. Glass dip stub nib? I've never heard of such a thing, Dustin. Never heard of one.
There you go. Gonna shake it up again. Shake it up. Shake it up.
Gotta shake it up, shake it up. Yeah, did you get a chance to look at the holographic?
I mean, it's interesting, but I'm probably not the most excited about holographic things because nail polish. I'm like, yep.
But you like holographic things.
I do, but I'm
Yeah.
just saying I'm not sitting there going, that's the coolest thing ever, because I'm just sort of more used to
You
it.
don't usually get an ink though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Um,
this is barely ink, to be fair. I mean,
this.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll have to try it on some different surfaces for its. For when I
Yeah, to
review
see
it.
what's best. Yeah.
I have to get my like metal dip nibs out and that sort of thing. So, Inky Rocks uses one a lot in her videos. No, I have no idea. It's called like Broken Glass Pen, maybe. Shigura inks have stub. I actually don't even know. I've never seen one. I can't really get to my keyboard at the moment though. There's a lot of stuff in front of it. I saw glass calligraphy nibs recently. They were pricey. Yeah, I'm not surprised. I've never seen a glass stub. Must not have seen that one that Inky Rocks was using. That's interesting. I went for the big nib this time, huh?
Yeah, you said maybe I should.
Yeah. When had I thought of the idea to make an ink for writing on glass and plastic? Not really sure. Don't know. I think this company, this Dominant Industry, like that's kind of their big deal.
Didn't you say they're South Korean?
Yeah,
Is that right?
Paju Korea makes
Oh,
small
yeah, we
batch
looked that
specialty inks for dip pens. Like that's their bigger gig, I guess.
Because they do a lot of like brush and other things there that...
Calligraphy is not for like pens. Calligraphy inks with unique mirror and metallic finishes that are expressive and beautiful on paper, plastic, film, and glass. So...
You definitely see the sheen. You can see the shimmer here.
I wish I'd gotten a bottle of that before it sold out, because that looks awesome. It's got a little bit of everything. You definitely see the shimmer a lot better in that one.
Yeah. So what I did is I turned it over and two-handed it this time. So you probably couldn't see me doing it, but it was better for the swatch at least. So yeah, this is nice and vibrant. It reminds me a little bit of Inkvent.
Yeah, definitely Inkvent's going to have some shimmery blues with red sheen. I think it looks great, though.
Pretty. Yeah. Yep. Last one is the Autumn Forest.
Yeah, get it. I tell you, Autumn Forest is another one. I wish it had run out.
Well, that one sold out before we started. I think so.
Had it?
Yeah, because we're like, this is obviously the coolest one. And then I think it was sold out already.
That's probably right. You don't need another bottle? I don't need another bottle. We don't get these things because we need them. Come on.
It's very far out. Like, I feel like I have to reach a lot more than I normally would. It's fine. I'm just complaining a little bit.
Here, let me just move this.
It's fine. It's fine.
It's fine. You're good.
I just did
there you are.
This is very liquidy.
Well, it's an ink, so.
Well, no, the other one was much thicker.
No. Yeah, spread it out a little bit up to down, maybe. Whatever. That looks good. So the way this acted on this other paper, they buy all these things because having money is boring. Yeah, man, you can't take it with you. Might as well spend it on stationery.
That's what my dad says. He's like, can't take it with me.
Is that what he says?
Getting a camper.
Oh, that's true. They did get another camper. Which
not another. They got rid of the other, so it's not like they have two campers.
Well, no, this is their second one. What country is it from? It's from South Korea. There are several Korean ink makers right now. Hanabi Glass Studio. I've heard about that. Looks like a narwhal. Oh, the swatch does? It does look a little bit like a whale with a snoot. Maybe a dolphin. A thick dolphin. Yeah, this one looks real good. You can actually see it changing colors a little bit.
Yeah, you can.
So it goes down kind of a, I don't know.
Olivey.
Yeah, kind of olivey, like an olivey green.
And or army green. One of those sort of khaki-ish.
Oh, yeah, like a greenish khaki. Yeah, yeah.
I'm not done yet.
I know. I keep reaching for that pen. Don't wash off that pen yet. This is what I was doing before. Was no, there's not enough left. You sort of broad stroke it this way.
You broad stroke it.
I did.
Okay, good.
There we go. Yeah. This one's real cool. As that shimmer starts coming through, like the shimmer sort of overwhelms the green as it dries.
Yep.
That looks...
So it's like pinkish, bronzy.
Yeah, it's like kind of looking like a forest is just starting to turn.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like this. When they get more of this, I might have to buy this bottle. Yeah. Because that looks... Well, we'll see how the other one's right.
Put it in a pen first, but I think that this would definitely be one that if it were available, you should have gotten the full bottle.
Oh, absolutely. I would have. Yeah. Because this one, like, photographs well. It looks real cool.
It's just a combo that is... There's a bigger contrast in it because of the pink. Yeah. Or bronze or whatever they want to call it.
So this is...
copper.
This is wheat straw paper. Huh. Is it? Yeah, this is wheat straw paper. And so it doesn't soak in very much.
Yep.
But, like... These colors look a bit different on there.
Yeah.
This one came out really nicely, I think, with the way the sheen on the edge did.
Mm-hmm.
But this just looks amazing. Like, that's good stuff. This one actually looks really good too. This purple.
Yeah. So depending on the paper, it's gonna be one of those. Depending on the paper and the nib that you use, they can look a little bit different.
Look how different maple and Earl Grey are on here.
Yeah.
On the coloring card, it didn't really look that much different.
Mm-hmm.
But on this, Totally different.
And in the swatch, it doesn't show quite as much of the sheen.
Yeah. That's why I just took the edge of the pen and just kind of like scribbled down. But meanwhile, Tanzanite looks super duper dark. Like.
Yeah.
Anyway, I like it.
Just don't know.
Yeah. You never know how these things would come out. This is cool. I gotta try this on some regular paper with a legit dip nib.
This is one of those things that we're just trying out for right now, but testing and playing around, find a better, more playful thing to do later on once we do some testing.
And more thorough.
Yeah.
For science.
For science.
For the purposes of sciences. So, yep. There we did. Let's see. Put that on top. Yeah, is it dry?
Yeah.
Pretty dry.
These dry fast.
It looks great. Get rid of that. Frustrating. Pinchlet ran out of Tasha Savindor as soon as you're ready to buy it. That's such a good ink. I was using it again today, and I was like, wow, this is a good ink. Mm-hmm. So, yep. Gotta go. See you later, Feta. Take care.
Feta. Somebody was asking what you think of the new Pilot inks.
I haven't looked at them. Oh, they're maybe you guys is us. Yeah, I haven't looked at them actually. I don't remember. I didn't do a lot of Iroshizuku, and so I just kind of was like, oh yeah, those look kind of cool. I didn't really clock them. What did they get rid of? They got rid of. Upset they get rid of 2 browns for another red. Oh, that does kind of suck. Oh yeah, no, we talked about that. Remember they got rid of one of the browns that I really liked.
Yeah. I'm not gonna remember the name.
I am. It's Horsetail Brown, I think.
There's a nose upon us. He went to the vet the other day.
Yeah, this guy went to the vet the other day. Yesterday is the other day.
He has a heart murmur.
He does. They wanted to make sure that his heart was murmuring no worse than it was. Tsukushi, that's the one I like so much. They got rid of that one. Such a good brown. Mm-hmm. That was like one of the Iroshizuku I actually inked up several times. Was that one? Spy nose, yeah. Cat cam.
Catfoot.
There we go.
There he is.
So we took him to the vet. He's a good 16 years old, we think.
Yeah.
And they were shocked that he was 16 because he is in such good shape for...
And he gained weight. They're like, yeah, he gained weight. That's the only time, when you get old, is the only time that they're going to be like, yeah, you gained weight. That's good job.
I'm like, I gained weight too. And they're like, stop it.
Yep.
So,
like, we know.
We can tell. So, it's mostly beard.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah. So, he's good. He's doing well. The venerable nose.
Yeah.
Also, somebody saw the video I did for the spoke pen. Actually, it's uncapped at the moment.
Thanks,
I have a... Oh, it's not in here at the moment. When I did the video for these like new spoke parts, I used a nose nib, and somebody liked it so much they bought a nose nib. So, weight gain when old is a real big thing. He did. He's a good boy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We just give him whatever he likes, really. Mm-hmm. We're like,
they talk about him at the vet. Like they all know Mr. Nose.
Because there's a newer vet, and the one that he used to go see retired.
Oh, this is just the other vet that was always in the practice.
But it wasn't always the other one often saw Nose.
Yeah.
So anyway,
apparently they all talk about her in the back. Talk about him
the tech was like, "Oh yeah," she's like, "I'm so glad to meet Nose because everyone talks about him."
That was a big
goodness.
I know. Are we boring you? Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry.
He's like, "Feed me." Speaking of gaining weight, feed me.
Yeah, it's 6:20. We haven't talked about pizza yet.
Oh, I'm hungry. I ate I was good.
Uh-huh.
I was here before time, so I got to eat my protein bar off camera and not on camera this time.
That's right.
Yep.
Our other vet, the one who retired, always missed out on meeting Katy Perry.
Oh, is that what it was?
At least a couple of times. I think she might have seen her once because there was always some visiting tech or some vet who was there when we brought in Katy. And so, how many cats have their own merch? I mean, probably more than we'd think, and not enough. So, yeah. She's like, oh, I keep missing Katy Perry.
I wouldn't say you missed her.
Aw. She's a good cat. Mostly.
As she scratches at our furnitures.
She does tear at our dollar chair.
Yeah. That's why we can't have nicer things than a dollar chair.
That was a big yawn with a lot of teeth, bud.
So many teeth.
Yeah. So yeah, we're gonna get some pizza. Did she still respond to Emily? You know, we totally forgot to call her Emily. We never do that anymore.
Why did we call her Emily?
Because we called her Emily one time and she went...
Oh, that's right. I forgot why.
Then we 100% forgot about that.
Oh, yeah. That's been whatever the last time we talked about it here was the last time we called her
I know, right? Greg Coburn. welcome. Oh, I already said a couple things up there. I just missed it. Someone tries to jump on your desk and you're building Lego or Inks watching. She's actually gotten way better at that. She hasn't. She hasn't been wrecking balling onto my desk recently.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. This one though, he has.
Look, when you're 16 and a cat, you could do whatever you want.
Yeah.
You know.
That's right. He gets what he wants.
He does.
Yeah.
Clipsy's always gotten what she wants.
She came when they watched the unboxing for that stuff we were just talking about. Definitely watch the unboxing. Hit that like and subscribe.
They've already seen it, so they don't have to.
No, they can watch it though just for the.
They can.
Yeah, just put it on silent. Let it run in the background. Let those analytics get that bump. Got to get that bump.
Yeah, if I hear doing a like and just commenting anything. One of the channels I watch, he just says comment beans. That's the thing. You're just. If you have nothing else to say about it, just writing a random word still helps with the analytic engagement for things. So,
yeah, I could use some of that. So, tell a friend.
If you want to, not in the chat, but in the thing afterwards, type some beans.
Type some beans.
Type some beans.
I think we need to pick our own thing.
Okay.
What should people type? Because that's that other guy's thing.
Okay.
And Jordan Ormson, or whatever his name, Orm, who has these screen beans.
What about Frank's?
Frank's.
I don't know, you pick one.
Erica. Nancy has a 19-year-old kid named Eric after Phantom of the Opera.
Wow.
A friend of yours had a cat that made it to 29. Mr. Nose, I'm going to need you to be 29, okay?
I'm sorry. There's no way he's going to make it that long.
He may very well be 29. You never know.
The vet tech was like, oh, it's been 6 months and he looks exactly the same. She's like, that's a long time. Greg,
thank you so much for your pizza money, bud.
I just totally stopped. I was like, what's orange? And I was like, I was distracted by orange.
Thanks, Greg. Or I throw a W in the chat for Greg, winner.
Pizza beans.
Pizza beans. Comment nose. Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But she was saying that 6 months is a long time for cats. So the fact that you can say 6 months is a long time for an old cat, I don't know. Yeah. With a heart murmur.
Greg had a cat lived to 24. But aside from that heart murmur, he's in perfect shape. I think he's in better shape than I am.
Thank you. I think he's in better shape than me.
He's more athletic than I am, that's for sure.
Yeah, well, thank you.
See him jump 6 feet straight up?
Is it okay if Scraggles gets a little bit of crust tonight? You always say yes, but I have to ask just in case. He can change his mind at any time, really.
Good. There's still a nose here.
September 2020.
Look at him fitting right in the...
Yeah, he's doing a good job.
It's a good job, bud. Well done.
Nose loves a good headbutt.
He loves it.
Yep.
Cat's got a heart murmur at 7. I don't know how long he's had a heart murmur. It's been forever, I think.
It's been a few years, but it was after he was 7. Like, it was after he was 10. But, yeah.
Yeah. Greg says absolutely. Good.
Give her the crust. That's how I interpreted that.
With the exclamation points? Yep. Yeah. Also, periods do the same thing.
For sure. I would have done it the same way.
Claps.
Yep.
So... Yeah, this is Nez. So yeah, we'll give that scraggly dog a little bit of crust.
Mike might actually get a different flavored crust this time. Did we talk about this before?
No.
It's pizza time. It's after 6.
That's true. Oh hey, what did we decide about Yums this weekend?
Oh, I don't know. Becky, Rewill, while you're here, what is this month's Yums? Because it just came in. Snack time, in other words. So
we did Yums on Sunday.
Give those cats a piece. I mean, we'll offer it, but they're cats.
They're not gonna.
Yeah, well, they might. We'll offer it.
I will say, Mr. Nose and Katie do tend to go and lick the plate after I'm done. Yeah.
We'll offer the plate then. At least.
They don't really want pizza though.
Deborah said she got her pen case and pen rest thanks to the past turnaround.
Oh, hey, great. Yeah, I hate having stuff like that on my plate.
My gosh. You have to get out the same day. Yeah.
I do. It's like...
Scandinavian, I'm pretty sure. Oh.
And then I got a notification... was it yesterday the box got here? Anyway, we got So Sunday we did our Universal Yums. Lost 2 subscribers, as per usual. And then I got the box in a couple of days ago.
Yeah.
And then that same day I got told my next one got sent. They are really on the ball right now. So.
We're getting it out before Christmas.
Your cat Mittens loves any type of bread. So my sister had a cat that would fight you for a salad, like a piece of lettuce. That cat had to have it. And my mom had a cat that would go nuts for tortilla chips. Nothing, just tortilla chips.
This one loves butter the most.
Oh yeah,
he'll do anything for butter.
He'll do anything for a butter. Salty licorice? Yeah, I hope so too. I like that
Oh,
salty
no.
licorice. Yeah, it's good.
No.
Yeah. Salty licorice.
Nobody likes that.
Good turnout tonight? Yeah, 53 people still hanging around.
I don't know why.
Because we're extremely entertaining. There were like 80 at one point.
Wow.
I know. That's pretty good for during the school year. During the summer, there were a lot more people showing up.
I mean, we had a lot more when quarantine started.
Well, that's true.
Like, when everyone was actually at home on Fridays, we had a lot of people. Now we just have a lot of people watch it after the fact.
Yeah, it's true. Which is totally cool.
Yeah, we get it.
It's the nose sighting. Yeah, nose is here and people know, so they just...
I mean, the fact that people come at all, I'm always like, wow, we sitting here talking about pizza and pizza crusts.
I know.
Which we never finished.
Oh, yeah, I'm going to get sesame seeds on my pizza.
Sesame seeds on the crust of the pizza.
Super good. Weirdly. I thought it was... they made a mistake.
Yeah.
And I was like, fine, all right. Turns out it's great.
Yeah. I would have... the fact that they messed up gave us a different way, a different thing to enjoy.
Yeah. So we're going to enjoy ordering our pizza online. And really, Mike? What? Really what?
Sesame seeds, maybe?
They're really good. I don't know.
Yeah. So, you would not think that they're good. And you don't think that they have any flavor, but when you have it on a crust...
And they're like toasted?
They're toasted
in the pizza oven?
In the oven. Yeah. They do have a flavor.
Yeah, and they're like really weirdly good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Usually I get like a Cajun seasoning, but...
That's still good.
Oh, it's
you
great.
get that still too.
Yeah. But yeah, the sesame seeds, weirdly good. I don't know what to tell you.
Oh, I don't know. Should we do snacks? I don't know.
I mean, I'll do snacks if you want to. We'll see how we feel about it. But there's entirely a possibility. No sesame seed have flavor. I just can't imagine that flavor on pizza. So this was, I want to say it was on a pepperoni and green olive pizza. And so you had like a lot of salt going on, and then you had like the counterbalance of the toasty sesame seed flavor. Mm-hmm. It was really good.
Yeah. Becky usually dislikes pizza. You dislike pizza?
No, it's okay.
Man, I thought we were like good friends, and I don't...
I've had sesame seed crust pizza that was actually good. Yeah, I mean... Yeah. Had a Catholic potato chips. Had to take it out of your hand and go on the floor, eat it, and come back for more. Nice. Sesame seeds on pizza crust is a genius idea. I didn't know it was even a possibility. Mm-hmm. So they're like, no, the person who called definitely asked for that. I'm like, I will bet you $1 she didn't, also I don't care.
I didn't even know they existed, so I will tell you, as a matter of fact, I would never have ordered it. But that's fine, whatever. What pizza do you usually order?
I either get, well, it depends on where we go, but
that's true.
I like toppings, like, I love a pepperoni on a pizza. I like a salami on a pizza. If I can get green olives, that's absolutely going on the pizza. If I can get feta cheese, it's another great pizza topping for me. I love a feta. Our Sig Nib's much better than Italic. Thinking about getting that grind? Do it. She does those. That's Audrey. She does the Sigs.
Where was this? Oh.
They're my favorite nib grinds. So
I mean, they're just different. You know, it just
depends on... it feels different than an Italic. They're not as brutal as an Italic usually.
They're more forgiving, so they're more for everyday writing. But if you want the sharpest of clean lines. And a slower writing, you know, then italics are nice too. So it just depends on what your preference is.
I think also the thing that like most people don't use about a Sig is like the variation when you hold it more vertically. Mm-hmm. Like if you want it to be real italic, hold it like perpendicular to the page, and that sucker is sharp.
Yeah, it can
because she grinds down the top and the bottom, so it can be real
so it
sharp.
sort of comes out at the end, so it's
So like at my writing angle, it's usually more stubby.
Yeah.
But if if you get progressively more vertical, perpendicular to the page, it gets much sharper.
Because it's,
cleaner.
Indented down. Yeah.
Which is cool, and most people don't know that about the Sig. So give it a try, Sig lovers. Artichoke pizza's amazing.
That is good.
I don't mind.
Not a lot of places have it. Or they always...
Hearts only.
Oh, yeah. Of course, you don't eat the... Yeah. No.
So growing up, we only ate the leaves. Like you'd dip them in like ranch or mayonnaise or something, and just like tear the flesh off the leaf with your teeth.
Hearts all the way.
Hearts are the best,
But they're always like $4 extra. I'm like, I mean, I like other stuff enough that it's fine. Mm-hmm. But for me, I do vegetables only on pizza, and it depends on where. I like spinach on pizza. I hate when places put spinach on top and then bake it and it gets all dry and gross. I don't get it. Put it underneath the cheese and stuff, or with sauce. Mm-hmm. I like that.
Keeps it moist and doesn't make it all burnt.
Yep. I also like green olives. Black olives are fine too. I like jalapenos.
Onions. You're a big onion fan. I don't like onions on pizza that much.
I do.
Yeah.
Yep. Wow. Nice. Wow. That was good job, Maz. That was fast.
I didn't even see it, and I just see like everything's deleted.
Wow, you missed it. Oof. Anchovies, no fish on pizza.
Yeah.
Only in Caesar salad and Caesar dressing is really anchovy where I'm okay with it.
Yeah. Didn't derail here for Pendock and Custom Does one of the best topics? Yeah, absolutely. Barbecue chicken pizza? That's pretty okay.
That's the other thing.
I'm a buffalo chicken fan myself.
One thing I noticed today, not today, this week, we had another batch of the Pocket 25s.
Yeah.
So which is it is really small. Like even for me, who have medium women-sized hands, it's a really small pen.
Mm-hmm.
And when I was tuning them, I was finding those would be best with an unground nib because your hand changes and your angles change when you have to adjust to a really small pen.
Yeah.
And so they're harder to tune for me, number one, because of that. And they're just a little more exact than you normally would write with. So I would personally go with a round nib for the really small pen. That's just with me. That's what I noticed when I was tuning them.
I do that with all my pocket pens, actually.
See, yeah.
Because I think the thing about a pocket pen...
It's a quick note thing.
Yeah, and you might not be in like an ideal writing position or whatever. You might just want to be able to just write some stuff. And so all my pocket pens, I just keep around. Because even with a stub, you do have to like adjust to it a little bit to get it to the right place.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
And
so I'm glad that we did have that brought up because it made me think of mentioning that as something that people might not think of when they're picking a nib, what exact pen that's going to go in, because I think a ground nib in a normal size, what you would normally write, and it's not too short, not too long or back weight or anything, is sort of the best pen for a ground nib.
Yeah, I think so too.
That's all I wanted to say. But anyway.
Solid. Okay. Snuck in a little bit of pin content there at the end and, during our Absolute Pizza show.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks very much for joining us this week. We're actually going to sign off this time. Audrey? Say goodbye, Audrey.
Audrey? Goodbye, Audrey. Say bye, Nose.
Bye, Nose.
Nose literally said bye, too.
So think about what you put out in the world. Make it a better place. And we'll see y'all next week, next Friday.
Peace out.
Peace out.
Is that what you said?
I do say peace out.
Peace out.